Hello. Today we're going to be going over the top 3 movement characters in Apex Legends. Apex Legends is an ability-based battle royale where 60 people are thrown into one map and there can only be one victor. We'll be breaking down the 3 legends of Pathfinder, Horizon, and Valkyrie and ranking their individual characteristics. Swinging in to start us off is Pathfinder, the joyful bucket of bolts that has nothing but praise for his teammates and the eternal urge to find his creator. Pathfinder's tactical ability, a grappling hook, that helps him swing and launch himself to more advantageous positions is the staple of this legend. Pathfinder's grapple, while having very good speed mobility to get you from point A to point B, lacks the ability to help your team in a pinch, and has a very long cooldown, making it good for the individual, but not providing any team mobility, and punishes you if your ability is on cooldown. Pathfinder's passive allows him to scan beacons scattered around the map in hard-to-reach places, making him the perfect legend to reach them with his grappling hook. Pathfinder's passive gives great information for your team to help you figure out where to go next, but other than that has almost no other application, making it very situational. Pathfinder's ultimate ability is a zipline that he can use to reach rooftops and other advantageous positions to get him and his team out of trouble. Pathfinder's ultimate ability gives great mobility for both Pathfinder and his team by allowing you to traverse great distances, making it very good for the team, but leaves you vulnerable due to the trajectory of the zipline being stagnant. Other than that though, this is very effective for positioning.
Next up, Horizon. A geeky scientist with a cheeky attitude, lost in space, who has returned to the arena to find her long-lost son. Horizon's tactical ability, the Gravity Lift, shoots a beam of air straight into the sky, which legends can ride on to maneuver to high and difficult-to-reach places. Horizon's tactical is one of the most useful and versatile abilities in the game, being applicable to almost every situation in the game. This ability allows for near instant deployment and gives great vertical advantages to both herself and her teammates, making it an all-around great ability. While most legends, when they hit the ground from a high enough location, are stunned for a portion of a second, Horizon's passive, Spacewalk, allows her to hit the ground running and slide down hills with grace. Her passive instantly deploys the moment her feet hit the ground from a high enough location, creating both a speed-effective and vertically effective passive ability. However, the lack of team usefulness definitely brings this ability down a peg. Horizon's ultimate ability allows her to unleash the combined power of a black hole and a genius mad scientist with the help of her robot friend Nuti. It will drag all legends in the radius to the center with deadly efficiency. While slow to deploy, the effectiveness of Nuti's black hole is unmatched amongst the other legends. The verticality definitely has much to be desired, but always seems to find its uses in-game. As well, while posing the potential danger of sucking in friendly teammates, the black hole's ability to stall enemies and paint them in bright orange is always one to be reckoned with on the battlefield. Finally, we have the Winged Avenger, Valkyrie. The overly confident pilot become legend is participating in the games to uphold her father's legacy and get some kicks while doing it. Valkyrie's tactical is a swarm of missiles that she fires from a distance to cover a small section of the battlefield, which will stun and incapacitate her foes. Valkyrie's missile swarm gives decent crowd control and stuns the enemies, however when it comes to the overall usage of the ability, doesn't have the best application. Valkyrie's passive gives her the ability of temporary flight with her VTOL jets strapped to her back, allowing her to get out of sticky situations or drop on her opponents in a dramatic entry fit for the Winged Avenger. Valkyrie's passive is the staple of her kit and gives her great mobility to maneuver in tough situations, making her difficult to hit, but also allows for fantastic aerial combat and versatility. Valkyrie's ultimate ability, Skyward Dive, shoots herself and her team into the sky in style, using her VTOL jets to traverse the map, and get her team extremely long distances to and from fights, making her a great escape artist and an aggressive pusher. Valkyrie's ultimate gives the entire team the ability to escape and engage on a whim, making her an ever-present threat for both defense and offense in all situations. However, the only drawback that this ability has is the startup time and how vulnerable it makes you while you're using it.
Aiden and I have been playing Apex Legends for quite a while, and have been through multiple iterations of the game, making us fairly knowledgeable on the subject. However, at the end of the day, this is just our opinions. We highly recommend that you play the game for yourself, if you are so inclined, and form your own opinions on the subject. That being said, here are our rankings for each legend based off of speed, verticality, and team usefulness. For Pathfinder, we decided to give him the rank of C. In terms of team usefulness and speed, he's very strong, but considering his passive has no combat usage unless used properly, he falls just short of B. Next, we have Horizon. Horizon is one of the strongest legends to be released, and gave the game a new sense of verticality with her gravity lift and crowd control with her black hole, and yet when it comes to her team usefulness, she falls just short of A's across the board, making her a high B on the list. Finally, Valkyrie. While very good for team maneuverability and support, she has some fairly lackluster skills overall, making her a C in our eyes. We appreciate you listening to our opinions, and we hope to see you again in the next one. Take care.